Ciao. Ciao. This ain't it. God. I don't know what happened, y'all, but they snatched the hell out of my ass like real quick. I don't even know if anybody watching this live because I keep going to my own channel and I can't see it. Let me see. Okay. Oh, we back. Okay, good. They snatched my ass up. Huh? Don't be playing with scissor. I see. Shit. Don't play with nobody. That was just really quick though. Damn. I always play music, but okay. Anyway, guys, can everybody hear me? Can you hear me, Miss Tiva? And Shay, thank you for coming back, Shay. I got snatched real quick, real quick, playing around with people's music, honey. Shit, they snatched me one time. I had a copyright strike from my own voice singing Whitney Houston song. That was crazy. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I ain't gonna play y'all shit no more. And I got music too that I can play and just don't. But anyway, hey guys, how is everyone doing? Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I was at my daughter's track meet today. This was her first meet. And she was excited and everything. But when I met her there. And when I got there, she just had this stank ass attitude. And I was mad about it. Like, first of all, we rushing to get there. And you're just an alternate. You're not even you're not even running. And I'm not making fun of my daughter. I'm not really trying to shade her, but I am because she gave me too much attitude. I don't like that. I can't stand that attitude. Like I did something to her. So anyway, I sat there for a little while and maybe like an hour, watch them lose. I'm real shady right now to my own daughter. That's kind of fucked up. But that's how I'm feeling. So I'm just going to keep it funky. But yeah, I sat there and I still support it. And then I think this what really did it. As I'm leaving and I'm saying bye to her, I'm like, give me a hug. She gave me one like, hurry up, scat. Like one of those to me. And I was like, bitch. So yeah, that's why I said that. So, anyway, I came back. Look, I have refreshed. I want to call this a mimosa, but I don't think I can because it's Tito's and orange juice. It's not champagne. So can I still call it a mimosa or just Tito's and orange juice? Because that's what this is. And this is my second cup too. Anyway, as I want to talk a little bit, just a little bit, before I get on my lazy shit, get in bed and don't want to be bothered, just want to watch Netflix and not even Netflix. So I have graduated to Hulu because I kind of did a lot with Netflix. So I wanted to see what else was out. So Hulu, I was watching the state of Texas versus Melissa last night. So sad, such a tearjerker. Like I had to cry literally throughout that whole spiel because it was really sad. It was about Mexican woman living in Texas named Melissa who had 14 children, and one of them died. And so they initially thought it was through abuse. You know what? I don't really want to tell all of it because I recommend y'all watch it. But it was really sad. But I'm gonna tell you what I thought about it because initially watching it, because they show you how the little girl looked and you see her body and you can't help but cry. I just instantly cried because it looked that bad. and then they're questioning her, and she just seems off, like she's not there. Something was missing. So you automatically want to know. Me myself, I didn't just jump to conclusions. I wanted to know what happened to the little girl. Well, without telling everything, the little girl, it was an accidental death. However, because Melissa she was poor, 14 kids, didn't have no lawyer, no good representation, they gave her the death penalty. Very sad. So I would love for you guys to watch that. I don't want to tell no more, but it's really sad. And it made me, what I took away from it is, don't judge a book by its cover. And people go through things and mistakes do happen, but they have consequences. If I'm going to say anything else, that's what I'm going to just say that to that. So that's that on that. I don't know. Can y'all hear me? Because I don't hear nobody. I don't see nobody really active in the chat. That's cool, but I just want to make sure I'm not talking to myself. Everybody can hear me. So if anybody's in the chat, because I see some people in here, just drop down and say, yes, I can hear you. And I'm going to keep on going. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't going and people couldn't hear me, I would have got another phone call. Anyway, so I watched that. I also watched, okay, that's good. Cool. Thank you. I also watched I watched this blogger, and I can't remember the name, so I'm not going to even say it, but I'm just going to say she was it was Royalty World. That's who it was. She was playing this girl and saying she was breaking a girl code, meaning because the girl, hey TC, wait a minute, I got you on the TV system. Okay, cool. So I was watching her vlog. She had a video out, and she was like commenting on this girl who was breaking a girl code because she was telling her boyfriend all our secrets on how we cheat and all this stuff. So that was interesting to me. So what I did was, I was at work, and when I was listening to it, I brought it to my coworkers. So I asked them, like, what do y'all think about this? And so it was crazy because the first person I asked was like, I've never cheated. So what's the girl code? Like, and I'm like, what? I was really surprised. Like, you never cheated. You never cheated not saying a guy you with now, but no time you've never cheated. She's like, no, I've never cheated. I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Hey, Paul, thanks for joining. I can hear you. Good afternoon. Okay, thank you. So she's like, I want to ask other people about this, because it was like 5 of us down a little pod or whatever. And she said she didn't do it. And I said, I don't believe you. And everybody else was kind of quiet until she brought it to everybody else. She started asking the questions. She's like, I really want to do a poll on this. Like, who has ever cheated and who haven't? And after she did the whole poll, she was shocked to find out that half the women said they have cheated, and it was like half that said they never cheated. I was shocked too. And I don't know if that's like I don't even know. I guess because I wasn't never faithful. Like, I've never been faithful with not one relationship I've been in, except for this last one that I'm in now and 5 years ago. And I know it might sound crazy to everybody that hear me say it, but I'm telling you the truth. When I think about it, I've never been faithful. And it wasn't always the case of me initiating the not being faithful. When I was in relationship, Miss T, you never cheated either, see? And I shouldn't even be surprised about that, especially when you're seasoned. I shouldn't even be surprised, but because I just am. Forget it. I just am. But I can just be honest with that. Like, whether or not it was me being the first one to cheat or responding to being cheated on, which was 95% of the times that I cheated, was me responding on being cheated on. So I always live by this thing, like, you do it, I'm gonna do it better, you know. Thank you, TC. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to concentrate yourself. So if I miss the chat, I'll go back, I promise. But yeah. So that was interesting enough to hear women say that they cheated and some say they've never cheated. And kudos to you if you never cheated. Like seriously. And it's that saying, once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't think that's true. I think you do what you want to do. And if you don't want to cheat, you're not going to cheat. But if you want to cheat, you're going to cheat. Again, most of the times that I cheated on my mates, it was because they cheated on me. I always went into my relationships good. Like, I want to be good to you. I want you to be good to me. But I've always been like kind of prideful at the same time. Like, if you cheat on me, I'm going to do it better. I'm just going to get you back. And it's always been, that's always been my thing. And I never seen a problem with that until I became older. And like, I guess after being married and that's being in a wash and me now being in another relationship, I realized like I don't have to play those games like that. If I want to be with you, I just don't want to be with you. I could just move on. That was another issue that I had when I was dating. Like, I would get, sometimes guys would say, like it'd be a rumor like saying like I'm a whore or some shit like that. I move too fast. But I don't look at it like that. I did when I was like not sure who I was back when I was younger. But once I realized the type of woman that I am and comfortable in it, I realized it's not that I'm moving fast. It's just that I've never knew how to play those relationship games. Like we break up to make up. We break up for a week and then we get back together. And me, I don't know. It could be because of daddy issues. It could be, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, once me and whoever I was with, we broke up, I'm moving on. I'm not going backwards. I don't chase, I replace. That was always my thing. And I always moved that way. And some people would say that I move too fast. And they might be right, but I look at it that way. I still don't look at it that way. Now, I really don't look at it that way. I look at it like, fuck you. I'm not wasting my time. Like, I don't have time to give. And like I heard this lady say, guys are like bus stops. Miss one, catch another one. That's how I used to really look at relationships, period. I think I was more, like I said, I was more faithful to women than I ever was to men, which is interesting because I dated a slew of men and just like a handful of women. But it is what it is. TC, right. I heard this lady say that, this older woman, like once she said that, I said, oh, it put things in perspective. And I really did think it was because I didn't have, wait, I don't want to cut y'all off, but I have to because literally I'm looking at my arms and I went back to the last live I did. This guy left a comment when I was cooking that macaroni salad, y'all. This guy left a comment and was like, oh, I could tell you could cook with them old granny arms. I was, guy, I just want you to know that hurt my feelings, low key, but it was funny as shit. I was laughing my ass off, like granny arms, damn. And then cry and make it no better. She cracking up, but she's saying her own jokes. She cracking up like he said, your arms fat as hell. You God, he said you look like a grandma. He ain't say none of that, bitch. Shit. But no, that was funny. I just wanted to. I had to slide off in that. A man is like a bus. We got it. Yes. Oh yeah. Hey Jay. Y'all, I'm nice. I'm feeling nice and I'm chilling. So yeah. Miss Tina Lassie, did you hear everything? You said a man is like a bus. Yeah, we got it. Anyway, I don't know. I might be slow with the chat, so let me stop looking at it. I do want to speak to everybody coming in though. So, y'all give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Thanks, guys. And I lost my train of thought. We was talking about the breaking the black girl code. And so let's go back to that. So even if you do have a breaking a black girl code, well, not black girl code. Why I keep saying black girl code? It's breaking girl code, y'all. I'm sorry. Why I put a color on that? Everybody, we all as one. I'm talking about right now with the girl code, but I feel like we have one though. But and you don't go online talking about it, and that's the end of the girl code. Okay, if you got one. To lead to go straight. Okay, thank you, Jay. Yes, the saying a man is like a bus. You miss one, catch the next. Oh yes, yes. I like that saying. I wish I knew that earlier. Hey, Sion. Oh, thank you. Hey, Bench. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank you so much. So yeah, I liked it that. And I did have a question though. Do women tell too much to men? Like, do women talk too much when they're, with their, I guess they call it pillow talking. Do you think women tell too much? I do. I had a best friend that used to tell everything to her boyfriend. And I always wonder why he gave me dirty looks or didn't want her to hang with me. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you. Oh, thanks. I'm just chilling. But look, so I used to wonder why, he didn't really like her hanging with me. And me and her been friends since we was kids. But we had our issues where we wouldn't speak for a long time. And then we had our issues where we got drunk and let things go too far. We have been through so many trials and tribulations. But the fact remains is that is still my friend. I love her to death. And we had to overcome all the bullshit. But however, the difference between me and her is she tells every guy that she with about me, everything about me. So when they see me, they like, oh, this is BB. I'm gonna say BB. That's not the name they say, but I'm gonna say BB. Like they know my ins and outs. And I used to be mad at her, like, why you talk too goddamn much? You tell too much. I never liked that. I don't, not that I keep secrets, but I keep secrets. Because a man don't need to know every goddamn thing about you. I don't care how much you think you love them. They still don't. Because they're judging you. But they don't want to be judged. Fuck that shit. Don't judge me, judge your mama. So I don't talk too much. I don't never tell guys too much of anything when I was dating guys. And the reason why I keep bringing it back to guys because I have more experiences with guys than I do with women. Although I'm with a woman right now and I love my baby. So, and I ain't going back. I'm just sharing the bullshit. Hey, Shelly. Hey, thanks guys for joining. I'm just having a good time and talking with y'all. And I'm a little tweaked, but we're gonna be all right. Why do you have Hey Queen Diva, thanks for joining. So yeah. So I just wanted to ask you ladies, like, since I got you guys in here, do you think women talk too much? Do they tell men too much? Do you think you as a woman with your counterpart, do you think you talk too much? Put a 1 in the chat if you think you talk too much, or put a 2 if you know how to keep your shit. You tell them what you want them to know. Just ask that question. And again, you don't have to tell guys all your business. You don't have to tell. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just telling you from experience, okay? Men don't need to know how many guys you dated before you was with them. Men don't need to know everything you did in your past. Tell them to stop digging in your crates unless you nosy. If you nosy and asking him questions, but ladies, I don't even know why you want to. Why you want to know everything about your guy, like his past? Now, only if it potentially interferes with you. Like girls that he dated back in the day, unless you know him or whatever, even if you do know him, if y'all ain't really cool, like, long story short, stop asking so many goddamn questions. Move on. Create a lane for yourself. Stop trying to compete in everybody else's lane that was before you. That's the bottom line of that. Because yeah, that's that on that. Oh, you know what else I want to touch on, guys? Okay, one. Okay, Cheryl too. Okay. Look. And Queen, yeah, like women, we do talk too much. Yeah, we talk too much. And y'all gotta stop. Just stop. Stop talking too goddamn much. I'm telling you. They don't need to know everything. They ain't telling your ass everything. You better believe that. Which child, YouTube got me Googling every girl I talk to now. My husband knows everything. Okay, Shelly, and that's fine. If that works for you, that's fine. I mean, eventually, women, if you give us time, we're going to talk to you. And the things we want you to know, we're going to tell you. I get that part. I'm not saying you should keep things from your husband. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't talk too much. I don't think that's too much to ask. You don't have to tell everything, especially the things that you and your bestie did, and your bestie is still around in your life, because on some real shit, men, they kind of weak. They low key weak. And I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be funny or nothing. They real sensitive. I ain't gonna say weak, sensitive in their own right. My husband is my best friend, so we're friends before lovers. That's awesome, Shelly. Awesome. My baby is my best friend too. Like the way I am now is totally, I mean, I did a complete 360. So when I'm talking to y'all, I'm really talking about my past, and there's nothing wrong with me because I don't live there. Nothing wrong with me saying that and talking about that because I don't live there anymore. I'm completely different. But I had to find that one person that I really loved and wanted to change for. So I guess things will be different if you got that, if you found that. You know what I'm saying? That's that on that. Guys, I also see I'm skipping it around a little bit because I want to switch gears. Because I don't want people to get offended or think that I'm trying to tell them to like keep secrets from their man or cheat on their man or nothing like that. No, I'm not saying none of that. Like, and I don't have nothing against men. I love men. I just don't want to be in a relationship with them. But I love men. I respect that. I respect men. I really do. If you deserve to be respected. There are some guys that just don't deserve it. I want to go and leap into Kevin Samuels for a minute because I want to be honest. Kevin Samuels remind me so much of my brother, my oldest brother from my mother. And I love my brother to death. But in a relationship wise, he is really fucked up. I don't know no other words to say it. I can't think of these big words. I ain't even about to try. And I'm a little bit tipsy, so I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. He reminds me of my brother in his way of thinking. And just from my brother's point of view, I can tell you this. My brother dealt with not having a father around. He knew his father. He just wasn't that big in his life. And then my mother, being young, having him, my mother was 14, having my brother. So in hindsight, they was raised together, if you want to really look at it that way. So my brother deal with those issues when dealing with a woman. Like he don't really, I'm not going to, he think he's supposed to bully women. And like what he say, they just supposed to obey. Like he is really, his way of thinking is very similar to Kevin Samuels. I'm not going to lie. And no, I'm not going to say that. The part where, because my brother loved black women, so, and he do not knock them down, but he do knock them down. I don't know if that's making sense. Like he do it in a different way. Like I said, and what I found that was really heartbreaking was hearing his daughter speak about how it affected her. And it was just really sad to hear it. Like, she said things like she felt like no matter what she did, it wasn't good enough. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, she liked spending more time with his mother because she made her feel special, like it was just her time. She dealt with depression, suicidal. She was really dealing with a lot. She felt like she had to leap through hoops and grounds just to meet her father's standards. She had to be a certain person for her father's sake. Hearing that from a young woman, a young Black woman, about her father, and then hearing the things that her father is spewing out, the two don't go hand in hand, and it's kind of really, 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 really jacked up. Jacked up. And I know I hear a lot of women not even like, they kind of low-key celebrate. They ain't even low-key, they celebrating his death. They can give two shits about him. I find it sad because no matter what, it's so many men that's still alive that act just like this man. Yeah, he's gone, but he ain't even the problem. He was a part of the problem. He was a very minute part of the problem. We still have those type of guys out here. And like I said, one being in my own family. And I have tried to talk to my brother so much, so much. We see he can understand what I'm saying and everything, but it's not changing the way he sees. He just don't treat women right. I just don't have no other way to put it. He don't treat women right. And I'm not gonna sit up here and try to sugarcoat the shit he do. Shit he do ain't right. And I just thought of him every time I think about Kevin Samuels. I can't even help it, because even when you tell him he's wrong and you try to break shit down for him, he's still like, okay, yeah, but I still think that. Yeah, but I'm still doing that. And it's just fucked up. But anyway, that's the end of that. I don't want to talk about that. Guys, how's everybody's weekend? I gotta work tomorrow, but I'm chilling today. Yesterday was my oldest son's birthday. And he's doing really good. I love my kids. So every time I get on here and I talk about my kids, I know people like, she always talk about kids and shit like that. I just love my children. That's who I look forward to. That's who I got, and that's who got me. And I just love them. And I can't help but talk about them because they my everything. So I might be boring to some, and I get it, but that's what I like to talk about. I think I talked about a lot of stuff, to be honest. Bitch! And let's teach these men. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about too. I'm at work with my coworkers, and one of them is going on and on and on about her husband. Oh, he don't do this. I gotta remind him to do that, and I gotta remind him to do this. And my other coworker, these two are mainly always talking about shit with their men, their husbands, their boyfriends, whatever. So I say to them, I said, well, we can change that. These heifers thinking I'm talking about switching lanes, like they should start dating women. I'm like, no, you got a son, I got a son. We need to change the conversation. Start raising these guys to be more self-sufficient. How to take care of us instead of us always taking care of them. Do y'all realize every time y'all go with a guy, he really think that you his mother? Seriously, it's the weirdest shit if you really look at it. He wants you to do everything for them. It's not too many men that are self-reliant. Now, I'm not saying there's none, because there are some out there. I'm totally not saying that. But the majority of these Negroes are very, I don't know, they rely on women too much. Like, they want you to be their mother. So I feel like women that's my age, even younger, that got little boys, start teaching them to be responsible. They can wash dishes. You can teach them how to cook. They can clean up after themselves. They actually can clean up after you. They can start helping you around the house at a very, very young age. You think you gotta teach the girls that, you gotta teach the guys that too. And to make such better men out here. And that's just my opinion. Start teaching your kids how to be, not your kids. I'm talking about men right now. Teach your men your young boys how to be men. Period. We let go to the chat for drinks. Let's go to chit chat for the. Oh, that sounds good. Hey, Unfiltered Muffy, thank you for joining. That sounds like a plan, but I'm kind of like, yo, Queen, I'm gonna call you. I'll call you. But yeah, that's just what I'm saying. Seriously. Hey, Melissa, thanks for joining. Thank you all for joining. I'm just literally talking all around the world in my head. That's what goes on in my head. And I'm just talking about it. I was so hungry today because I didn't eat when I left to take my daughter, to go to her track meet and stuff. But when I came back, I'm like looking for something to eat. And I went to like 3 different places and they wasn't even fucking open. And this was like, they say they sell breakfast. And this was at 11, 12 o'clock. And they wasn't even open. I'm like, ew. So I just came home and made myself something. I made me some eggs, some sausages, and some potatoes, which I saved money. And I'm so glad I did, because I would have spent like $20-something trying to buy something to eat when I could have just came home and cooked. And then I had to fill my tank up. And I don't know about y'all, but gas is like $50, per gallon. And so that took a chunk out of everything. Oh my God, it's getting so hard out here. I don't know what's going on. It seems like every time Democrats get the fucking win the election, everything gets sky high. Is it only me? Or does it, Lord, these Republicans are very tricky. They know how to set the motherfucking cards up real nice and right. Every time, even when Obama was president, everything was sky high. It was a mess. Because they cleaned up the last president's mess. The Republicans. I think that's what they do. Republicans fuck it up and elect the Democrats to clean it up so they can come and swoop it and fuck it up again. And I'm not neither. I'm independent, just saying. Per tank. Per gallon. Shit. The gas station I went to was $4.45. I'm disgusted. It cost me $44 just to fill it up halfway. I'm disgusted by that. I don't have money like that. Damn. They're going to really make me start walking and catching a bus. I ain't catching a bus. But I walk when I can. I will walk. I switch around too much, y'all. I really need to start taking notes, because my mind be every goddamn where. But guys, how long I've been on? Damn, 33 minutes. It seems like a lot. Y'all, I tried to do Bigo. I like Bigo. I really, really like Bigo. I'm always on Bigo. So I tried to audition. That went horrible. Man, I say horrible. Can't do that. I paid $60 to fill my tank. That's good, Queen. I pay $80 now. I used to pay like $40, $45. It done doubled. I'm at $80 now. I paid $80 to fill my tank. Yeah, $80. It was horrible. But let's say I got a bike. Yes, that's what those bike lanes for. I'm about to start using it. I can use the exercise, because y'all, let me tell y'all right now. This menopause shit is horrible. Fucking horrible. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know who else is going through it. I don't even care, because I don't care. Y'all young now, but y'all bitches gonna have to go through it sooner or later. That's one thing you can't escape. It's either coming sooner or later. Mine is here. And I ain't happy about it. So let me drop the skinny on this little bitch that done came down. I sweat like a hog. But I'm doing everything that You love menopause. Fuck you, TC. No way. It sucks. I sweat like a goddamn hog. And it's only because I qualify for everything that attributes to your menopause being bad. Okay, so what triggers the menopause is alcohol. What I'm drinking right now. Spicy foods. Spicy foods. I don't like spicy, real spicy, but I do like a little kick. What else they said ain't right for the menopause? Alcohol. Oh, you gotta eat healthy. That's an issue for me. I'll be trying, but I never succeed. Only thing I do is I drink a lot of water. That's all I drink is water. I think that's the only thing that I have successfully done with this whole situation. Like, I can't stand it. Welcome, getting older. I am. Black Kahash and Shepherd Purse eases me. Okay, see, I'm doing ashwagandha. I got those pills, and they help because my night sweats decrease from like 4 throughout the night to about 2. So they are kicking in, but yeah, I gotta try something. I cannot do it. This shit eating me up, and then I'll be at work sweating. Like, y'all, what else I'm doing? Oh, I'm not exercising. That's another thing that triggers the menopause. Hey, DC. Hey, Philly chick. I'm sorry if I missed you. Yes, $60 to fill up is exactly right along with almost 30 for a pack of chicken wings. Correct. Everything is so inflated. It's disgusting out here, y'all. Y'all better wake up. They said this years ago. I remember about 10 years ago, I seen something. I don't know if I read it or was just fiddling around on YouTube, on the internet, and it was like, you better start learning how to crop because food is going to be at an all-time high. It's going to be a low, a low amount of it and all this stuff. And I didn't pay attention to that, and I'm seeing it now, like full throttle, and it's really scary. But yeah, I was done with menopause before I hit 50. Menopause started at 40. Okay, binge. Well, mine started, it crept up on me last year, but it really like just went at an all-time high now for about a good 2 months. And it's showing off. It's showing off now because I can't even get a good night's sleep no more. And I'm pissed off about it. I don't like it. I'm just like over the moon. So I'm like, maybe I'm looking it up, trying to see how I could get rid of it. I don't care if I would have had to throw away the whole uterus, everything inside of me. Everything. I would have did it for not to have this. It's not right. But it's something that gotta happen. So I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or nothing. But I'm going to speak truth about it and let y'all know what's ahead. So if y'all ain't get it, get ready for love. Too much straight. Too much straight. Yeah, it's good. It's worse now. See, where it's at now for the past 3 weeks, it has really been at an all-time high. The 2 months was off and on. It wasn't every night, but literally for the past 2 weeks, I can guarantee it's been every night. Them night sweats. It's just not even funny. I can't take it. I cannot take it. But again, since I've been taking the ashwagandha medicine that I got from CVS. Now I don't know what my doctor gonna give me because I'm going to the doctor Thursday to let her know and see what she got for me. But really, you have to lose weight. I have to lose weight. I keep saying that. I've been saying that. It's such a thing for me to do, but it's so hard for me to do because I don't like telling myself no. Hey, 2300. Hello. Let me see what J Dot said. Thank you to the mods that's in the building. Thank you so much. Why not get a personal fan that you can set up next to your bed? I have one at the foot of mine. So, okay, let me tell you what I do got, Jay. Not only do I have central air, I also have the ceiling fan. At work, I have a desk fan. I have everything. I'm set up. But when that shit come, that shit be coming while I'm on my way to work. I can be in the car and I'll just start sweating real bad. I went to get my hair cut, and this was so embarrassing because I'm at the barber, and I'm at the barber, and he cut my hair. And next thing you know, I'm just sweating down here. It's just I could feel it, just like this. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, do you have a fan? I'm hot. I'm going through stuff. And he like, you okay? Cause he don't know. He don't understand. I'm like, I'm okay. I just need a fan. And he literally going around the whole barbershop looking for a fan for me, trying to help me out and shit. And I was embarrassed, like, damn. It feels like you're cooking from the inside with no warning. Thank you. Thank you. The unfiltered Muffy. Ashwagandha is the truth. Thank you, bitch. Yes, thank you. It is helping me. But yes, thank you, the unfiltered Muffy. That's exactly what, and it comes out of nowhere. That's the key right there. It's disgusting. It's not a good thing to go through. So changes some things that really fast. It's sticking in my head. Just open the door. I know, right? Yeah, I mean, those are that's a good idea, but I can't do that. I can't do that. Like realistically, I can't do stuff like that. I'm just dealing with it. I really am. I'm dealing with everything that is coming along with me getting older. And I for the most part, y'all, I don't want y'all to think that I don't love it because I'm embracing this shit. For real, I'm embracing it and I do love it because it has a lot of good qualities to getting older. So much. If you just really pay attention, like seriously. But there are some things that are so fucking challenging. And I really think it's just the physical part of it that's challenging to get used to. And that's why you see a lot of women, they run from that shit. A lot of women run, they get their butts done, they get their titties done, they get a whole full facial makeover, body makeover because they can't deal with getting older. Because I mean, especially for a woman, like it's not a joke. And you're going to literally look at yourself one day and just see all these changes, and you're like, damn, what the fuck just happened? But you haven't, like me, changes started happening in my life, but I was having such a good time that I didn't really notice it until I literally just noticed it, like really paid attention, like, God damn. Especially with the weight gain. The weight gain to me is my biggest challenge. Like that's the biggest thing of me getting used to is how much weight I gain because I'm just used to being a certain way. Like literally with all four of my kids, I wasn't bigger than the biggest I got was 173, being pregnant with all my children. So for me to know that and now be here and be 200, 205 to be exact, that's an issue for me. And I don't know how to fix it. I do know how to fix it, but I don't want to fix it, but I do want to fix it. If that makes sense. Am I making sense to anybody? Because I don't know. I know I'm not alone with these little struggles, and this is real life struggle, but it is what it is, and it's even worse if you don't have nobody to love. Shit, if nobody loving on you, that's even worse to have to on top of that. Shit, I hope I'm making sense to somebody. Shit, let me see. Look, you in the kitchen, you have a hot flash, open the refrigerator, stand there for a second, take away. Okay, and I'll do that, 23. I will do that. I think I don't get them just What's the blue moon? Oh, Melissa, well, good. Maybe that's going to happen for me too. Maybe this is like a 2 week period. Maybe come Monday, it's going to stop because it hasn't stopped yet. And I'm trying to figure out when is it going to stop. It's like on and on and on and on, and I don't like it. I wonder how many calories you burn during a hot flash. Jay, me too. Me too. One funky night, I had literally about 5 of them. Straight up. No fucking lie. I took my shit off. And then this is the funny thing with me. Like, I'll go through the hot flash and then I get extremely cold. Like, be freezing. So I'm grabbing the covers and everything all up on me. And then I'm throwing them shits off of me because I'm sweating like a damn hole all over again. This is off and on all night long. So I just call them episodes, but it's disgusting. And I don't like it. I didn't think this shit was that bad. I heard women say it. My patients always say, child, don't get old. Especially the women. As soon as they see me, don't get old. Don't get old. I'm like, well, shit, I only got 2 choices. Either I'm going to get old or I'm dying. Shit. You don't got many choices there. Shit. Look, y'all. I started here. Look where I'm at. I take about 10 to 15 years for us to go through this menopause, maybe. No, Melissa, I'm at the Perry. So I just started. Yep, I'm at the Perry. You got that. I'm at the Perry. I just started. Like a year ago, I thought, let me explain it. A year ago, I had COVID, and then that happened. Like the menopause started. So it was a mixture. But then after COVID, the symptoms kind of stopped. I wasn't really going through nothing, too much of nothing, except for I wasn't going through nothing. So now I'm back at it again, like the past month or two, off and on, shit is happening, hot flashes and all this stuff. So right now, I really feel like from like 2 to 3 weeks ago, I've really been in the menopause stage right now. Because I'm telling you, it's right. It wasn't like that a year ago. It wasn't that bad. It was just an episode for maybe 2 weeks. And now I'm back at it. But this is a longer episode. And I don't like this episode. This episode is... Get ready. Just get ready. I'm going to tell y'all now. For my younger sisters, let me prepare y'all on how to get ready for this monster that's coming. Just be at a good weight. Make sure you're eating well. Keep your alcohol level down. Like the older you get, start calming down on the alcohol. I know you're having big fun, but just start, coming down on the alcohol or whatever, and start eating well. Start cooking more and not so much fast foods and things of that nature. I think that's all I can tell you. Exercise. If you do that, your episodes won't be as bad as me. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm thicker than a Snicker, and I'm paying for that shit. So I can imagine women that's even bigger than me, what they going through. So just listen to me. I'm just trying to help y'all. I ain't trying to hurt y'all. I'm always trying to help y'all. Always trying to help y'all. And if my older sisters in the chat, if y'all in the chat, if y'all want to add something, please do. Help our little sisters out. I'm always trying to make y'all do better. I'm trying to make y'all do better with these men's, with these kids, now with the menopause. I just want to see y'all do better than me. I love seeing y'all win, but I don't like seeing y'all silly, because a lot of you young women are silly. Y'all silly as shit, y'all. Y'all need to go outside. Like when I was younger, like when I was y'all age, we ain't had the internet. We was outside. We was dealing with people in real time. Like now that I'm older, I'm supposed to be settled in the house, not doing too much. I don't know about y'all. Y'all supposed to be outside living life, traveling, like meeting people in real time, not virtual. Like y'all mind is all fucked up. Because all y'all think about is virtual all day. Some of y'all live for just to get in front of the computer. Y'all have no social skills. Seriously. Let me read. What happened? It'll make you dehydrated. You gotta drink plenty of liquids. You're losing a lot of water. Yes, thank you. Thank y'all. Yes, tell them. I hope people listening and looking at the chat and taking mental notes. I may finally have a baby to avoid it when it's time for me. Well, hurry up, Jay. You still got time though. You got a lot of time. I ain't gonna tell you to hurry up. I start premenopause at 45. Okay, yeah. Shade 38. Damn. My God, Tom just told me when I did my exam. 54, not many now. Hey, peace, love. I'm just kicking it with the older women, trying to tell you younger ladies some shit. I only said that's okay. I didn't plan. I just planned it real quick. It wasn't nothing I was just thinking about. I had a little bit of free time. So I said, let me just go live and kick it with you girls, with you ladies, and the men, because it was a guy in here. And thank you very much. I think his name was Paul. Thank you for joining my live. And any guys that's looking, thank you. I'm just talking. My hot flashes were minimal. Mine is at work most of the time. But I'll just go do it and then I'll just turn the fan on, turn it off. I sweat extremely bad at night. Me too. Shay, I don't know how thick you are, but your weight has a lot to do with it, of course, because we are heavy set. Oh, and snacking. Sugary drinks and the snacking. And you know, I have complained about that for a minute. I love snacking. And I don't know if I'm going to stop because I like it. But that's another thing that's playing a part on this. So I'm just telling my younger ladies, don't do what I do. So if you like snacking, try to kind of wean yourself off. Try to find something else to do. Keep that weight down. Exercise. Keep drinking alcohol at a minimum. You know, I don't drink every day, so this is not really even a problem. I ain't had a drink in a minute. Like, I don't drink like that, but when I do, I do. But, oh, peace, love, beautiful face. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love those compliments. I appreciate. Thank you for my. Thank you. No. Thank you for coming and joining me. Not hot flash. Yeah, I have them both. The hot flashes is not that bad, but they do happen at work. So you know. But the night sweats is horrible. Me not catching my menstrual every month, that ain't a bad thing. Or when I do catch it, it's very light. That's not a bad thing. I don't have a problem with none of that. But those other two that I was just talking about, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, guys. So, what else is happening? I don't know. I'm gonna what am I watching when I get off of here? I know I had started watching. Oh, you know when I started binge watching? I'll probably do that when I'm getting tired. It helps me go to sleep. I'll start binge watching like sitcoms. And right now I'm working on The Golden Girls. The Golden Girls is funny as shit. And I think I was too young to really understand the jokes, but funny as shit. So I've been like binge watching that right now. I always take it back to The Office. And if people don't understand that type of comedy, that shit is hilarious. The Office is hilarious. That's my favorite. Expect hemorrhaging like flow after going months without a menstrual. Me, I got a nice little operation done before this happened. So I'm not worrying about that binge, but thank you for that little tip too. And I hope my ladies are listening and really paying attention. I'm just trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all be your best self because I love y'all. I love being a woman and I love my women. I just love women. And I don't hate men, but I love women. And so I'm always just trying to help y'all any way that I can. Anything. And it ain't too much that I ain't been through. I'm seriously. Let me think. I watched the Golden Girl. I just started again. I hadn't watched Golden Girls since it was literally out on regular TV. But I'm just scrolling through, and I'm tired of finally, after watching The Office replay for about maybe 5 to 6 years straight. Seriously, like I will start it, I will end it, and then start it all over and still laugh at the same jokes like I just heard it. That's how much I love The Office. So finally, I'm just like looking for something else. And I came across the Golden Girls. And it's been a good kiki for the past 2 nights. Peace, love. I am getting my whole entire life on them ladies. I love them. You know, you could be flashing for 25 to 30 years. Yeah, I'm hearing that, 23. You really making me happy right now. To this day, my friends give me Golden Girl gifts. Really? Oh, peace, love. You binge watch the Waltons. Damn, Shay. I don't know about the Waltons. I mean, I know about them, but I don't think I like them. You go through the change early as 25 and 30 with a hysterectomy. Then you can go through the change. Yeah, actually, when you get the hysterectomy, you automatically go through the change. That's what I found out. So Betty White is the best. Yes, ma'am. Betty White. And you know, everybody got a hoot out of her in her later years. And they didn't really understand like the caliber of her acting and her as an actress. And Betty White is a whole vibe. I swear. If you just look at her everything, she funny as shit, y'all. And playing the little ditzy doodle, she did that first, ladies. Shit, just want to let you know. Ruth is the truth. Correct. I like to binge watch what's happening. And yes, I did that too. Actually during COVID, Jay Dunn, I was binge watching what's happening. That's funny as hell too. D is another one. Funny. Yeah, what's happening? And Everybody Hate Chris. I don't know who wasn't paying attention to that, but that was genius comedy. You hear me? Everybody Hate Chris was hilarious. Hilarious. Y'all gotta binge watch this stuff that we kind of breeze through, because me myself, I was running the streets, so I caught it every now and again, not too much. But when you looking at it now, it was so funny. I like Mama's Family too. Mama's Family was funny. She was funny too. She was funny. Guys, I've been on for an hour. I thank you for joining me. I really had fun with this chat. I appreciate everybody coming in. Hey, Candy Cane. Thank you for joining. Everybody that was in the Skybox, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to do more, just being me. And, every now and again, I might give my opinion on things, but not too much, because I don't want nobody coming after my head for my opinion. And I know that will happen here. And I've been, for the past 3 years, been good on that. So I want to keep it that way. I'm probably the only one in this section of YouTube that don't beef with nobody and never had a problem with nobody. I don't know who had a problem with me, because they never said nothing. But I kind of like that. I want to keep it that way. And that's because I kind of mind my business. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm going to continue to mind my business. But we can talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I'm an open book. Ask me a question, I'm going to answer that shit truthful. It was a time in my life that I wasn't shit. For a very long time, I wasn't shit. You name it, I've done it. Except for drugs. I ain't never do drugs. And I ain't never had a threesome. But other than that, you name it, I've done it. So, let's just have fun together. Guys, peace. I'll see you soon. Thank you again for joining. Bye.